Okay, so here we have the Pupil Resources folder on the desktop. Now this is a way of putting your lesson resources such as PowerPoints and PDFs into an accessible area for your sixth form. So I've just opened up the Maths folder within the Pupil Resources and I'm going to make a new folder for my course, which is Core Maths 4. Okay, so there we have the folder set up, and now we need to put some resources in there. It's a really easy way of using the folder system, so I'm going to open up another folder that's got my current resources in there. So first of all, open up Core Maths 4 so it's ready to go. Move that out of the way, and I'm going to open up the other folder. Okay, this is what I have on my shared area. It's got all my stuff on there, but what I want to give to the students is going to be what I select here. So I'm going to pick out the PowerPoint from here and just drag it across. I am going to relabel that because at the moment it doesn't make much sense for the students, so I'm just going to call it Lesson on Algebraic Fractions. Okay, and the idea is that the students will then be able to access this folder using the app called Foldr. Right, so I'm just going to open up the iPad on the screen. Okay, here we go. So this is my iPad. I'm just going to go into the Foldr app, and you can see here I've already put in some login details. I've just touched on the cog, the settings button, and you see where it says Use Classic Login Screen. Just make sure that's on, because that's been causing some problems logging in, and then click on Login. It will always pop up with this, but click on Yes, Continue. And then here we have My Documents, the Shared Resources, and the Pupil Resources. And of course the students can see the pupil resources, but not the staff shared. So now go down to the Mathematics and click on Core Maths 4, which is the folder I've just created. And you see we now have the PowerPoint, which I've already placed in there. So we're going to click on the PowerPoint, and here we have it. Now I don't really want to look at it in the previewer, so I'm just going to click on the top right hand corner, the Open With button, and open in PowerPoint. Okay, now I've already got PowerPoint set up on my device, so this should just open up. Here we go, and now you see the PowerPoint, and this is what the students will be able to access. So it's just a really easy way of sharing your lesson PowerPoint with the students. Okay, so going on from that, going to go back and look at this other file. Now I've actually scanned the textbook. I did get permission from the publishing house for this because we're not actually selling the textbooks. The kids already have the textbooks as well. So I've scanned the textbook and I'm going to place that in the folder as well. If we go back into the iPad, you can see that that will have appeared. Let's go into the Foldr app as before. Now it's not there at the moment. If we just go back out of the folder, so the back button, and then go back in Core Maths 4, you see there it has appeared. We just click on that. It does take a little while to download because it's quite a big file. It's a lot of pages, a lot of scanning. But once it's there, we have it in the preview window. Now students could access this and they could copy it into their own area, and then if you see there's a little button at the top right hand corner that has a little arrow, little pencil, sorry, and it gives you the editing tool, and you can start making notes on the textbook. So this is something that you could also look into marking work with at a later date when you've developed your confidence. Something I'm going to try out. But that's basically it. It's a way you can use Foldr to really easily share your resources. I think it's a really good starting point for students to be able to access the resources in lessons, and then once that's developed, students should have their iPads to be able to do that, and you start doing more interesting things with them. Okay, that's it.